Hi everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm good. Already busy this week. It's a week with a day missing because K-State plays on Friday. So much to do. The Insiders dropped last night on YouTube and GoPowercat. The podcast drops later this morning, this being Tuesday morning, here on YouTube and at GoPowercat. We've got the pregame show and the walkthrough all coming. Lots of K-State talk. And one of the topics we talked about, the Insiders, has inspired this daily delivery. And it kind of plays off of the Be the Buffalo rant or discussion I had on this previous daily delivery. I'll get into it right after I remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're not. If you're not, I bet you lead a lonely life. This channel is filled with your friends. Join us. Also, we're sponsored by coldest.com, the greatest thermos things ever. And that's cold. That's why it's called Coldest. Check it out at coldest.com. Life of Fitz gets you 10% off. Look, I used to be a guy that always had an excuse for everything. I did. I mean, this is why I was late. This is why this happened. This is why my paper was turned in beyond the deadline. Always an excuse. It was a horrible habit. It was a miserable habit. And then, as you know, life presented me with something that I couldn't excuse. I couldn't just work around it. I had to accept it and everything that came with it. And there's been a lot. I kind of feel like K-State football is getting comfortable with excuses. And I don't mean that to be overly harsh. I just mean it as a coachable moment. Maybe there's a different way to go about it. I'm reminded of a former K-State basketball coach, I won't say who, that once used traveling to Hawaii for a tournament and the return as an excuse for his team playing bad 2 weeks after they had returned. That really hit home with me. I'm like, you're trying that hard to find an excuse for why your team didn't play well. I don't think Chris Kleiman is getting that obnoxious, that ridiculous with things, but I feel like, as I've said this before, he's speaking things into existence and he doesn't mean to. He's showing compassion for his team that, yeah, the travel back from Ireland sucked. Yeah, they've had some injuries. Yeah, the triple option was tough to stop. And yeah, it might be really hot on Friday in Tucson. I want them to take a new attitude. We had to fly back from Dublin and go immediately into game prep, and I don't care. Army ran a triple option offense that's really tough to stop, but we found a way because we didn't care. And it's been really unseasonably cool in Kansas, and it has. It's been amazing this August and early September. And it's going to be hot in Tucson because it's Tucson. And we don't care. Now, sure, there's physical things that go with heat tolerance and all that. I get it. But telling yourself, this is what happened, and I don't care. I got to do better. I got to get there. I got to get this crap done no matter what obstacle is in front of me. And I didn't fail because of the obstacle. I failed because I couldn't overcome the obstacle. I own it. I own what happened. It's helped me a lot. It's not as good as Be the Buffalo. But telling yourself that simple phrase, and I know that you can't do it every time. I've got a broken leg and I can't run and I don't care. I'm going to go run. I get that. But in reality, are you speaking things into existence with the shortcomings of your own success? Is there always a reason outside of your control? Because I got news for you. It usually is in your control. And you care too much about it. And it becomes that crutch upon which you must lean. No, things happen. And you have to go on. And you have to succeed. Because you tell yourself, I don't care that that happened.